Hey guys, I'm Nicole and welcome to the BookedPath. This is a brand new booktube channel, and so I thought I'd start things off the old-fashioned way and do the newbie tag. The newbie tag is a bunch of questions that have been kind of asked on other booktubers to talk about why they're doing the channel, what they like about reading, and go from there. So question number one. Why books? What makes the book special? For me, I've always loved reading. I come from a family of readers ever since I can remember. My grandmother, my mom, my aunt actually worked for Scholastic way back in the day, and so I would always just get a lot of books, and I read them all. I used to love Arthurian tales, Three Musketeers, Robin Hood, a lot of fantasy and adventure, which really hasn't changed all that much. You just throw some romance in there and we're good to go. So just always loved reading, and when I got older, fell in love with a guy who also likes to read, but he likes to read more nonfiction, spiritual biographies. I am more fantasy, fiction, YA, middle grade. I'm kind of all over the place. And when we got married, we joined up with the military and we started moving around a lot. And during the process of us moving around, we started getting rid of our books. We had a lot of books. And when you have to change bases and move all the time, it's just become a hassle to box everything up, take them all around again. And we were like, you know what? Let's just get rid of some of these. We'll start reading on e-readers, on Kindles, save ourselves the hassle of moving these around. And when we find our forever home, when we finally settle down and get a house, we'll get our own library. We would get our own library. And so we did that. And after being married, having 2 kids, we finally got, we hope is our forever home. And I was so excited when it had this little nook that right away I was like, that's it. That's going to be my library. I love it. And we set to work. As you can see behind me, there is still a lot of empty space. This is not the full library. There's actually a few more bookshelves down towards my right, or my right, your left. And we're just going to be looking at filling these bad boys up with as many books as I can get. Trying to do that in a thrifty way because don't have that much money to spend on books, but we're gonna find a way. And I just thought, why not start blogging it, start talking about it, getting back into it, which leads us into our next question. So why start a channel? Why not? That's what I keep hearing, why not? It was actually my husband's idea, seeing that we have different tastes in books. He wanted me to kind of find a network that I could connect with and just gush over everything I've been reading about, and probably not drive him crazy in the process. And I started watching BookTube about a year ago, and I started watching a lot of other channels, and I fell in love with the content. I fell in love with the people. Some of the ones I would watch is How to Train Your Gavin, or Book Roast, or Becca and the Books, and I just really loved the content they were putting out. They made me laugh. They were always honest about like who they are, and despite the fact that, you know, I am a little older than them, it felt like there really wasn't an age gap between us. I understood what they were talking about, and I felt bonded in a weird way. Even though I had never met these people, I liked what they were talking about. I liked what they were saying, and I liked the interactions that I would see between them. I started doing readathons about back in September, and just to kind of challenge myself to be like, hey, can I actually read this much? You know, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have my kids. I got other stuff to do. Can I keep up? And I can't, not reading 20 books a month. Can't do that. But usually I tend to read about 8 to 10 books a month, and it doesn't matter. In the long run, it doesn't matter. You find out that once you start kind of participating in these readathons and getting to know the other people that are out in the booktube community, they make you feel so welcome. It's like this, I don't know, this friendship that just goes beyond everything. And I just really wanted to be a part of that and get out of my comfort zone and do it. And so I started, and here I am. What do I think, question number 3, what do I think are some challenges that I'm going to face? I think because I am slightly older than some of the other booktubers that I watch, I get worried from time to time that it might come off weird, like, why is somebody my age reading YA? Why is somebody my age reading this or reading that? And once again, I'm starting to realize that out there, it really doesn't matter. You like what you like. Reading brings me happiness. It takes me on adventures. I get to meet fantastic characters. And I just love the worlds that are created. And it doesn't matter if it's found in a YA, it doesn't matter if it's found in a romance or an adventure or a dark thriller, any kind of thing. It just takes you out of yourself. And I feel like in today's world, we kind of need that. It can be fun, it can be therapeutic, it can be all sorts of things. And I just, why not? Why not just do it and to hack into whoever cares about what I'm reading, right? Hopefully you do. And so I just wanted to kind of, I have that. I also have a fear of putting myself out there. I mean, kudos to anybody who puts a video out there for the world to see. It is nerve-wracking, and I don't want my kids to be scared of doing things. So I'm trying to set an example as well and just step out of my comfort zone and put these videos out there and hope to connect with other booktubers and hope to, connect with you guys and find out what you guys like to read and really kind of build a relationship where we can talk all things bookish and maybe some movie things, and who knows where it goes from there, but just see where it goes. So pretty much the last question, what are my hopes for the channel? What do I hope that I can do differently? And to be honest, I don't really know. I mean, my hopes are that, like I said before, I hope to make the connections and become part of the community, make some friends who, we can talk all things books, we can talk all things film adaptations, whatever, manga, anime, whatever. I'm free to do that. And just kind of become a part of that community and become more active than what I already have been in the booktube community. I have been posting a little bit to Bookstagram and to Twitter and just trying to get a little bit of online presence known. I am in the process of creating a book review website that will give a little bit more in-depth reviews of what I've been reading to kind of keep track of, in addition to BookTube and Twitter and all the other platforms. So I'm hoping that while I fill up these bookshelves, create my own dream library, I'm hoping that you guys will come along for the journey, share some insight, maybe tell me what you guys are reading and what you guys have loved, and maybe come up with your own challenges. I am really free to any suggestions that you guys might have. If there's a readathon that you have participated in and it was just great for you, let me know. I might try it. If there's a book that you think that I'd like, books that you love, if there's a challenge that you want to do where, maybe it's, hey, read this series, or hey, is the book really as good as the movie, or whatever you guys like. I'm really wanting to see what can do. I really want to make this channel fun and have you guys be really interactive and feed off of you guys and likewise, and just have fun. So I hope that you guys will enjoy this video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, please do. Thank you. And I hope to see you in the next video and have you continue this journey with me. Thanks.